let us go tonight to of SummerSlam, which here we gotta have controversial after controversial after controversial. Um, fuck, I've quoted a lot of what's it called, the Celtic Warrior here lately. That's crazy. Um, let's go with the opening of night two, which none of us got right, but picked different matches. I didn't think it was gonna open the night, but it should, as it did, because what way to give it to top your top wrestlers the chance it was the women's as well. So we had the match begins between Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, and the champion Naomi for the women's what's the name? I always get
World
it wrong.
Championship,
World
Women's
Championship.
World
The
Championship.
women's World Championship. I always get it wrong. Um, look, match. Fucking what a way to start the night. What a way to start the night. For me, this easy was an 8 out of 10. Easy. If I will give it 8.5 on top of that. Like it was absolutely awesome. And just the entrance of Naomi with her dad just playing the guitar of his song. Fuck it, 9 out of 10. Give it a 9 out of 10 because that entry was legendary. She just had to hold tears back because she's a heel. At one point, you could see it. She just when I said bye to her dad, she was like, she didn't want to. She was about to break down, and then she came back into it, and like, no, fucking, it's not happening. I'm a heel. This was gonna happen. People cheering her up. People were cheering Io Sky up. People were cheering Rhea Ripley up. We had spots with Rhea Ripley going doing the whole Io Sky craziness. We had Rhea and Io working together. We had Rhea and what's it called, and Io having against each other against Naomi. We had these are really really face Rhea Ripley now. I think we don't have the face heel Rhea Ripley anymore. We really got a face Rhea Ripley now, with the badass look, but she's a face right now. Still going to against Io Sky. We still gotta see who wins what, but as a match, it was amazing. Massive way to start the night, even better than the night before. 9 out of 10, fucking killed it. This match killed it.
Yep, absolutely agree with all that. Fantastic way to start the night two of SummerSlam. You know, as they say in wrestling, if you can't be on last, be on first.
That's it.
And these three wrestlers are just fantastic. Talk about top of your game. I mentioned that in part one. Naomi, for me, her heel turn was genius. Whoever produced that, whoever came up with that idea for her to turn heel is an absolute genius. I literally take my hat off to you, mate. You know what I mean?
That's it.
But and the fact that Naomi's picked up the ball and is running with it to the point where they've given her the strap, like she's the face of the women's division, or
Hmm.
one of the two champions. And what she's done with it is phenomenal. If you think back to the time when her and Sasha left WWE, in very, very controversial circumstances. I
Yeah.
mean, look at them now. I mean, Sasha's doing her thing in AEW. There's no
Don't
disrespect there.
get me
She's
started
doing
with
well.
Sasha, please.
She's doing well.
Don't.
But
Mercedes Mene,
there's
don't please
there's a
get me started
massive
with it.
there's a massive difference between having a strap
Yes.
in AEW and being the WWE Women's World Champion.
Or being
There is a
given the amount
massive,
of time. She has like 10
yeah,
straps now, Mercedes
yeah,
Mene, but
massive. Yeah, but what
given
does
to
any
her.
of them mean? What does
But
any of them mean?
exactly, but
Nothing.
given to her. Like
Nothing.
she has, oh
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
she's getting
But
back there, but
Naomi,
whatever.
yeah, Naomi is the WWE Women's World Champion.
No,
She
100%.
is running with it. She's doing a fantastic job as a heel. She never breaks character. Never,
No.
never breaks character on social media, on nowhere. You talk about kayfabe. She's still doing kayfabe,
Yeah.
and her outfits, my fantastic. Like the
Proceed with
Proceed with
caution.
Caution promos,
Love it.
unbelievable. Like I said on part one, when she was doing the glam thing, I didn't like it. I didn't get it. It was just and all the wigs and stuff. No, 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 no. That was not her. Like it wasn't working. She wasn't getting any heat. She wasn't getting any pops. Like people just well, okay, whatever.
That's a
Okay,
mid
just
cutter. That was a mid cut.
it was
That's
it
what.
was less than a mid carder, mate. It was all like okay, another Naomi fight. Okay, time to get a drink or time to go to the toilet. But now it's like wow, Naomi's here. Like she's in our faces. She's kicking ass. She beat Rhea Ripley and Io Sky in a heel
Again.
win. The heel win
Again.
again. She was never going to drop the title.
No.
I think we both guessed it.
Yeah, we both get it right. Yeah.
And look, a great match. I'm 9 out of 10, if not 9.5. I loved it. these three always put on a massive show. I think we're leading towards Io Sky and Rhea Ripley at Crown Jewel.
Yes.
I just don't know, and I think Rhea has to win in Australia, or maybe not because she won the elimination chamber last year when I went. But the thing
Depends
is,
how they build that story.
the problem I have with that is that if Io Sky beats Naomi in Clash in Paris, which is where it has to happen for it to happen at Crown Jewel, I think
But no,
Naomi's
but
run.
Naomi's going against Vaquer, Clash in Paris.
Oh well, then that's not going to happen. So yeah,
It's not gonna happen.
exactly.
Yeah,
It's not going to happen. So look, we might see Io Sky and Rhea Ripley at Crown Jewel, but having said that, I don't think Rhea will beat her. I don't think Rhea will beat her till WrestleMania. I think that'll be one of them. I think by the time WrestleMania comes around, Io Sky will have the strap, and Rhea Ripley will beat her for it at WrestleMania. Naomi will have. That means Naomi's run will go longer, which is good. She
yeah,
deserves to go longer.
100%.
Fantastic match, fantastic way to start night two, which was supposed to be, as you said, banger after banger after banger, if we can quote Sheamus, as every single match on the night was a title match. That was a great way to start. Talk about
100%.
setting the bar high.
100%. And then we follow up with that with the. I think for me, it could be one of the matches of the night because, oh my God, we had the WWE tag team titles on the line, holded by the YS6. So we had the YS6, we had Andrade and Rey Phoenix, we had the DIY, we got Fraction, and we had the Motor Machine Guns, we had the Profits, and a TLC, and we had Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy in there. We had T-Bone and what's called
Bubba Ray.
and Baba Ray in there. Legends. The other thing missing, and I said before, it was Christian and Edge. Unfortunately, we're missing, and we
Can't do
know
it,
why
mate.
there was.
Can't do it.
Possible it can't do it, but fuck, would it be nice to have all of them there because they were the ones to put that TLC up there and created TLC.
Did
Um,
you say Andrade and Ray Phoenix as well? I didn't. I didn't
yes,
know.
yes,
Did
I
you
did
say?
say
Yep,
this.
yep, yep.
Yeah, mate, this was just what we expected. Literally, there was not a letdown on this one. He's we even had what's called Johnny Gargano's wife. Oh, what's the name right now?
Candice LeRae got a
Candice
bump.
LeRae
Oof.
going through a freaking ladder, almost killing her. Um, he had just top spots. We almost got a spear again against the fucking title with Tommaso Ciampa, which didn't happen. The only look for me, it could be a 9.5 out of 10. Nine, like it just it's a great match, but my big problem was going up the ladder. It was too many, too slow, like holding the title for too long, not getting man out. Those kind of things just lose the time, like it lose the beauty of the TLC match or of a match where you're going for the title and the title is hanging up there. You know, just people was getting too slow to get. Of course, they're getting smashed around, but find something else to go around. That's kind of was a letdown for me. So fuck, 8 out of 10 could be. I know I said at the beginning it could be one of the matches of the night,
Yeah.
but to be honest, like thinking back, just that part for me was a bit. Come on, man! Like it's not real. Like how long it
Oh,
takes you
I
to get
don't. I
there?
don't share that opinion. I don't. I think this match was phenomenal. I think
Oh, it was
that's part of
phenomenal.
that's part of a table. That's part of a TLC match. That time up in the ladder. That time to trying to grab the title. And what about Ray Phoenix not even needing the ladder to get up to the titles? He was on Andrade's shoulders. I mean,
Yeah,
come on.
but that's what.
But
No,
for
no, I'm
me,
saying like for me it was like there was a few too many times of like I'm here, I'm waving the title.
but that's what the match is.
Yeah, I know.
Like the TLC match has a long legacy, and it's like a tough match to live up to that in that very first one. And these guys did it, and they did it in the presence, as you said, like four of the six OGs of the TLC match.
I'll take it back. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm being
Yeah,
too
yeah.
pedantic about it. Yeah, you're
For
right.
me,
A
yeah,
bit
you
too
are, you
much.
are.
Yeah, I'm
You're
too eating.
nitpicking, you're
I mean,
nitpicking, but that's all right.
not
That's
too
what
much
we that's
speaking.
what we do sometimes. And
Yeah,
for me, look, my favorite. There was a lot of massive spots in this match.
yeah.
Candice LeRae's bump was unbelievable. But for me, the spot of the match was the Spanish fly onto the tables.
Oh man,
Yeah, with
god
Axiom
damn,
and Dawkins. That
that
was
was
insane.
crazy.
Like when they're setting it up, it's like, well, he's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. Oh my God, he did it. You can hear what's Joey Styles. Oh my God, like that
Yeah,
was one of those moments. That was unbelievable. And what a match! I'll give this match a 9. Like they lived up to the legacy. Every single
Yeah,
man in that
yeah,
match,
yeah.
and the two women that intervened, they all left it all there. We both guessed, I think, that the White Six would
So yeah,
retain.
yeah, we got
Yeah,
it right. Yeah. No, yeah, you're right.
and it was
Look,
great.
nine,
Yeah.
9. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, nine,
Mm,
9 out of 10. Yeah, I've
mm,
been too stupid. I'll take that. And the ending with everyone just flying everywhere at the end, and then the Whites taking the titles. Um, the reaction of the people was a bit. Ah, I think they were waiting for someone else to get the titles.
mm,
I think they were expecting the Street Profits to get the titles, the people, because the YSC got the title, but people didn't get that pop they normally get. You get the
mm.
pop that you
Yeah,
get. I think that's mainly the reason why. So yeah, it was a fucking great match for TLC, man. You know, what are you expecting? And no one could drop the ball on this one, and I think they did really well. And then we got to the one that fucking dropped the ball big time. For me, it was disappointment of a match, to be honest, which is Becky Lynch against Lyra Valkyrie. Um, Great entrance. Becky Lynch with a new entrance. The man
yep.
is
New
gone.
music. Yep.
New music, new entrance. Love it. Lyra Valkyrie, people just cheering her up. But this match, it was too rehearsed. Too rehearsed. Too many botches. Like the big one was like when Lyra Valkyrie lost the straps, like the zip
Oh yeah,
ties.
she got her hands fell out of the straps. Yeah,
And on call, it was like, oh, he got her out. Oh no, it was she never
yeah.
did, and she put
No,
it back
the
in.
commentators fixed that up. They solved that. But
But look, after that, literally after that, the match went down. Because for me, it was like, okay, you lost them. This, I'm sure, is something else you can do about it. Not just put it back in. Everyone saw it. Like, and this is what I'm getting with the. And I think in our blog, for people they don't know, we do have a website. We do have a blog, WordPress, and I'm writing constantly in there. And so people want to go and read something about wrestling. Been doing some rating in there, so every now and then I post something up. And the last one I did, it was, is the technology killing a bit of the, the mysticism of wrestling? It's too much technology, too much high definition killing wrestling at the moment, because this is one of the moments you're like, back in the day with a better camera, you would have missed it. But the camera, like the cameramans are getting too close, too perfect position. They're not getting those bad angles. So and on top of that, these matches we're not just seeing on TV; they're getting broadcasted live on the screens, so they can't actually see what happens. So everyone saw those zip ties coming off. So
yeah,
after that, people just lost the investment on the match. They lost it. People did not really want part, and then there was a lot of hits. They were like, "Why? Why you hit like why are you doing this, why are you doing that?" Like it was too rehearsed. Like for me, it was too rehearsed. It didn't feel natural. Becky wins, which we knew she was gonna win. I
yeah.
think we both of us picked it. She
Then we
wasn't gonna
said
lose.
Bailey intervention, but I thought Bailey might turn heel, but no, she intervened, but she ended up costing her Lyra. She ended up costing Lyra Valkyria the match
Yeah, that's
because she
it.
accidentally hit her
Yeah.
instead of hitting Becky Lynch.
um but look, yeah, for me it was a big letdown. For me, it just dropped big time to 5 out of 10 probably.
Look, I think you're being a bit harsh. I don't
No,
disagree
no,
with you
no.
that the match was a letdown. But yeah, the cable tie moment, I was like, hang on, her hands are out. Like I know Cole and it was Wade Barrett on
Yeah,
commentary. They tried to fix it, and that's their job, and they're both very good at it. Michael Cole's the goat, like
yeah,
undoubtedly. But yeah, they lost me a bit there. I was like, okay, I get it. Cable ties was a
yeah,
great idea, but her hands came out. Everybody saw it. Then she put them back in, and like you could even see what if she puts her hands together, the cable ties will come off. So why isn't she doing that? And then Bailey comes in. You know, I was a bit disappointed in this match. Look, it's what's obviously going to happen is where eventually I think Bailey's going to win the strap off Becky Lynch because Lyra can't compete for
yeah,
the match. I think Lyra Valkyria might even help Bailey win that strap because then it gives her another title shot.
yeah.
And I think that's the natural progression of that. But yeah, I mean, I'll probably give it a 6.
No. You've been too kind, dude. But it's all right. We cannot always agree. No, like I said, for me,
That's better when we don't.
yeah, that's better. And fucking believe me, we're not gonna agree on a lot of stuff soon.
We're not gonna, mate. We're not gonna agree. After
Nah,
your little text message, I was like, "What?
yeah, and
What? Was
I'll
he watching the
explain.
same?"
I'll explain why. I will
Where? I,
explain
well,
why.
I look forward to it, mate.
My
That's why I did. That's
explanation.
why I stopped you on the chat. I was like, "Nah, nah. We'll talk about this. We'll
Okay,
talk
fair
about
enough. Fair
this."
enough. So Baker retains, and then we go to Jacob Fatu against Solicico in a cage match. Look, it was a great match. Um,
Was it?
it was a right match. It was a great match to
Yeah.
have it, but it's just the ending for me was what the fuck.
Just same
Like,
shit, different day.
yeah, it just again and just that you just made no sense. Um, the whole handcuff, and there was it make no sense the ending that he just got to beat the other two guys and the whole blah blah happened. You lost. I'm not. I don't get the whole point of doing this. Like, just it happened. You lost. Take the lose. Stay in the cage. Whatever. But no need to get these two guys there, beat them up, and for no reason. Um,
Not to mention the fact that the camera initially missed when Jacob Fatu ripped the handcuff
yeah,
off. You know, they had to go back and replay. Oh, how to get it off? Oh, that's how.
yeah. Like I said, it just another letdown, man. Fuck, another letdown. Solo Sikoa wins, keeps the title. I think
Which
you called
we
it,
both picked that. We both picked that.
and I'll call Jacob.
Oh, did you? Oh, I picked Solo.
Yeah, you could pick
And
a
then
solid
I
title.
mean, look, Jacob had to beat the others down to maintain like his badass character. It wasn't a bad match, but it just like more of the same, more of the same. Like let's
Yeah,
step it up. I don't know. And like Tala Tonga is a beast, absolute beast.
huge.
You know who he reminds me of? Big Bill.
Big Bill. Fucking
Yeah,
hell, yeah, he's massive, bro.
yeah.
He's huge.
Like
Nah, but
these
look,
big guys that are cut, they got a good physique and they're mobile.
yeah, they can move. But yeah, look, like again, like probably six. You could give it something. It
I'll
wasn't
give it a
nothing
six and a
special.
half. I'll give it a six and a half.
Yeah, it was nothing special. It was just something out of the same. We knew the ending, but just wanted something more about it because it was a game match, and it didn't
Mm.
happen. Let's go to number 5, which is Dirty Dominic Mysterio against AJ Styles. Goddamn, people loves Dominic Mysterio. He's getting the pops like he as the boost he was getting, he's getting the pops he was getting his boost. Um,
Yeah, massive.
and massive, and even they calling it everywhere. We called it first. We got a piece.
Mm.
We were the first to call it. We got the records of it. There's talks of him getting the title at Triple Mania, which I think would be a brilliant idea. Um,
Brilliant.
brilliant because you're gonna have one of the guys getting heel pop, taking the title and showing it in because after we said that the AAA tag team titles were defended at Roman, which was freaking cool. We call it so we got the AAA titles starting to show off in what's called in WWE as the TNA titles has been shown in WWE as a match. It was good. Dom is getting better in the ring, man. He's really getting good.
Oh, he's mate. He's. I've got no problem with his in
No,
ring work now.
no,
Absolutely none.
not at all. And AJ Styles just AJ Styles, and the end the entrance was fucking awesome. AJ
Yeah. Oh,
Styles
with a
coming.
lowrider. Oh,
Yeah, with the low rider, the whole
yeah.
fucking Eddie Guerrero because he was literally just happened the Eddie Guerrero
Hmm.
match that he had in that time. Um, the ending was fucking great.
The ending was
Dude, that was
phenomenal.
awesome. That's so smart, man. So
The
smart.
boot, taking the boot off,
Yeah, he was so
unzipping it.
smart. So smart. Loved it. Fucking
And what
ending.
about the chair with the shout out to Eddie Guerrero with the chair? You know, he hit me. No, he hit me.
The only stupid thing about that it was that if AJ Styles has it like if he was hitting with the like with the chair or whatever, he gets disqualified.
Mm.
So it was smart that he put the chair on
That's
top.
right. That's exactly right.
But it
Yeah.
shouldn't be a disqualification. But the ref didn't see what
Mm.
happens, so he didn't stop
No,
the
so he
match.
couldn't he didn't know who to disqualify.
Yeah, exactly. So it was
Yeah.
fucking great. Loved it. So look,
Yeah.
this one was a good match to come up from that down. Look, I'll say 8.5 out of 10. It
Yeah, I'm happy
wasn't.
with 8.5. I love this match, and the feud's continuing, so
Yeah,
it's great.
yeah. It just I don't know if you're gonna say anything else about it, but I fucking love it.
No, it was a great match. Great match by two great performers. One a veteran, the other one coming. One's a 20-year veteran, but
It's been there for
no, I
like
loved it,
he's
man.
young and fucking been doing this for a long time. Fucking it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
Mm.
crazy when you think about it. And then we got to the ending. Let's get to the ending.
Go, you go. Have your little rant. Tell me, explain to me your 5 out of 10 that you said on the chat. 5 out of 10.
You know what I'm talking? You know what I was talking about? The not natural feel of a match. That's what this match had. It was not natural movement. Like John Cena, like it just a lot of the movements made no sense. A lot of the hits made no sense. The timing of the hits made no sense. They're waiting too long. Like they're going. I know going through the crowd. That's a completely different thing. I'm not gonna get into that. But a lot of the timing of the match, it just didn't feel natural at all. It didn't feel like a natural fight at many parts. It was a street fight. Like I'm saying, if you compare it to Gunta and CM Punk and Cena with Cody Rhodes, it's a massive difference between a natural feel of a match and an unnatural feel of a match. And that's what happened with Cena and Cody Rhodes for me. It just feels too unnatural. Not rehearsed like Becky and Lyra, but it just didn't feel natural. It didn't feel that flow of like this is a match. It was like this and stay like this and a bump and like this and another bump and like this and it just stayed that way. And also, it just the Cena turning face. It makes no fucking sense the way he did it. I think it just it came out of nowhere. It didn't have an explanation to it. It didn't have uh why is he doing it. It just was like, oh, you made me, and we both said it. We were like, this feels like a work, and everyone said the same. It wasn't just us. Everyone said, no, no, this is a work. Like he that's not gonna be, and he comes up as a face. I'm like, sweet, this is more of a work, and then he ended up being a face. It's like, what? Like, why did he turn heel at the end? Like, so that little promo that he did before Super Slam, it explanation why he turned face. He just why? Like, he just it was great the entrance. Fucking John Cena, great entrance. The SummerSlam last summer is like that. We're happy, man. Fuck that's never gonna change. Fucking love to see John Cena. Just the whole explanation of it, going into this, having a color Rhodes, hitting with everything, hitting each other with everything. But so many of the spots where they were hitting each other, you could see it was not a hit. That's and again, probably it's the camera, probably it's the technology. It's too much high definition, too many cameras around it. But you cannot tell me that a lot of the hits we could see from John Cena or from Cody Rhodes, you could literally see there was not a hit. They weren't hitting each other at all. There was not punching. There was he just for me that's the reason why I grade it so low as a match. Not because of John Cena, not because of Cody Rhodes. It just the match feels so unnatural. The movements felt really wrong. The timing of the things were really wrong. The explanation why he went face from he went heel and then to face made no sense. It just the whole thing went like what like and for me that's why.
You finished?
Yeah, I'm done. Sorry. Just
No, don't
yeah, done.
apologize. I really wanted to know. And you gave me an explanation. And you
Yeah,
said the word wrong. You said the wrong word wrong a few times there.
yeah.
Can I say it one more time?
So I go for
You're wrong.
it.
And I'll
Go
tell
for
you
it.
why you're wrong. I'll tell you why you're wrong.
Yeah, you
I
go for it.
understand why you're saying it, but I'm not. What's my favorite saying on this show? I'm not saying you're wrong,
But you're wrong.
but you're wrong. John Cena's face turn. We all thought it was a work. All right, it's not a work. Quite clearly, it's not a work. It didn't make sense. You know why it does make sense? Because he's got very, very little time. So he couldn't do a run where he turns face step by step. So he had to boom. He had to do it like that. That's how he did it. Okay, I'm a face. This is what we're going to do now. And this is, and we're going to do a separate show all in relation to the unreal. But this is the new kayfabe, right? Because in that promo he referred to Unreal.
Yep.
Not directly, but I haven't seen that episode, but I've heard podcasts talking about this very thing. He referred to like basically his heel turn was like someone else's idea, and there's not going to be a platinum rapper that's coming up except for him on this
Mm.
fight. This was for me the match that WrestleMania should have been when I went all the way to Vegas to watch it. I'm not bitter because I saw a whole bunch of really good matches, and it was one of the well, it was a great WrestleMania. So I mean, I'm a glass half full kind of guy. So I
Mm.
had a great time. It was great, but me and thousands of other people left that second night of WrestleMania with a bad taste in our mouths because something was not right. John Cena's alluded to that. So that's the new kayfabe. Like, hey, we're pulling back the curtain, but we're not pulling it back all the way. And you had a glimpse into that backstage stuff. This is what I thought of it. I didn't agree with it either. So guess what? I'm back. So that's my face turn. The match was full of fantastic spots. We're talking tables, we're talking chairs, we're talking steel barricades. Steel barricades, where you talk about high definition, you could see the marks of the steel barriades on both
Again,
of their backs.
I said we had bumps. I'll give
We
you that. Like it was
we
good
had
bumps. It was
we
good
had
feast.
breaking the not taking off the not exposing the turnbuckle, no, taking off the whole bottom rope and using
Yeah.
the steel post to hit John Cena with. We had John Cena doing heel shit, but it was a face John Cena. We had it all. This for me was a absolutely sensational match. This match was 9.5 out of 10 any day of the week. This was what should have main evented WrestleMania, but having John Cena win the title at that stage. Cody's got the title now,
Yeah.
and we all know what happened next. So, do you
Yeah.
want to talk about what happened next?
Look, just to wrap it up before that, after what you said, I heard Paul Heyman. Unreal. I can understand. 100%. I didn't say it was a bad match. It was a
I have
good
not seen
match.
that Heyman interview yet. I'm
No,
I'm,
no.
I'm planning to watch it.
I said it was a good match. Like we had massive hits. We had tables. We had like these steel barricades. Like you said, we got John Cena coming up with a fucking Cody Rhodes out of the Andy like
Oh,
from the
how
bottom.
good was that?
That was fucking great. But what, like I said to me, it's not about that. It's about the feel of the match. That you could see no hits. You could see it just felt like John Cena was just tired, man. He was just he couldn't last that long. I think this just in Cody Rhodes for some reason was the same. It just for me didn't feel natural. That's all I'm saying.
Let me
Hits were
ask you a
hits.
question. Let me ask you a question. Do you like eating cake?
Yes.
Yeah. What's your three favorite ingredients in a cake?
Oh fuck. Chocolate and dulce leche. That's it.
And what else? Cream?
Nah.
Just chocolate and dulce leche, all right?
That's it.
That's your favorite cake, right?
That's it.
So if I said to you, here's some chocolate, here's some dulce leche, all in a perfect little cake for you, and you eat it, and you say, "Oh, this cake tastes like shit." That doesn't make sense, does it? So you're
It
telling me there's a whole bunch of good bumps, but the match didn't make sense. Didn't seem real.
didn't feel natural. That's what I'm getting at. It just for me it didn't feel natural. Like you go pumps, of course. You when you hit someone on a table, there is a hit on the table. Like
Yeah.
you can't fake that. You drop that person on the fucking thing. That's what I said. You got this and you got hits. You got this and you got hits. For me, you had that. Like it was pumps, it was hits. You had it. It's not a problem with that.
So what's your point then? Like, what didn't feel good? What didn't feel natural? What if all those bumps look fucking mad? Then what? Why?
It's just those are the mad moments of the match. That's it. You had mad
But
moments
that
of the
is the
match.
match.
Yeah, I know, but like, I'm comparing it to Gunther and CM Punk.
That
If you
you're
look at
comparing apples and oranges, man. They're completely
no,
different
it's just
workers.
the match itself. Like that's what I'm getting at. Like, it's the same with Becky Lynch and Lara Valkyrie. What's
So how
after
much
you
did
like
you give it? How much out of 10 did you give it?
to what?
The main event, the street fight. Forget Brock Lesnar. He hasn't come into the equation yet. The match, Cody Rhodes versus
Look,
John Cena
I
at
had a
SummerSlam night
five out of
two.
10. I had a 5 out of 10.
You had a 5 or 10, which is just
I
ridiculous.
had a 5 out of 10.
That was an angry text.
And that was like you when what was it when Cody Rhodes said that was you at WrestleMania. That was you at WrestleMania. That's what it
But I
was.
was there. I was there.
That was you at WrestleMania. So you can't say no to me because that was you at
That's
WrestleMania.
why I know it was angry.
That was your WrestleMania, so you can't get angry at me because that was your WrestleMania. But look, yes, for me, understanding that part, yeah, didn't feel natural, didn't feel understand. But then everything makes sense later on. 100%, fucking 8, 9, 8.5 out of 10 for me. Yes,
Without
100%.
Brock Lesnar. Take
Without
Brock
Brock,
Lesnar out.
without Brock, are we talking about without Brock Lesnar? It's
All
understandable
right.
the whole thing. Eight and a
I,
half out of 10. That's what I get him. I know it was a five. It's an angry five, 100%. I explained to you why it was an angry five. I wanted to hear your part because after that, I was going to explain to you why it's no longer that. You
well,
know?
I gave it a 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah, for me, it's 8.5 out of 10. Like for me, CM Punk and Gunta was way better, but that's different. That's a different thing. This had the title. This has a lot of meaning behind it, which he also, of course, brings it up for me a lot. He had massive moments. Like I said, it was an angry 5 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10 for me. That's what it ended up being. And then we got the ending, which it was.
Wow.
That's what
No,
also brings that match to a fucking 9.5 out of 10. That ending,
nobody guessed that. And if someone told you that they guessed it, they're a liar.
they had a fucking
Nobody
lie.
said anything on the
No one
internet.
knew.
There was rumblings. There was rumblings that Brock might come back. Maybe, but no one on the internet, no one anywhere, no one I spoke to, no conversations about wrestling that I had with
No,
anybody said that. Hey, I reckon Brock Lesnar might come back at SummerSlam.
it just
And
went.
wow,
It's like when we heard CM Punk music.
mm.
You're
Yeah,
like, and you're like,
yeah,
what? And
yeah,
the only difference between the return of CM Punk and the return of Brock Lesnar is that you knew something was going to happen, but it was taking too long for Cena to leave the ring, and Cody Rhodes left. It was like,
yeah.
yeah, fair enough, he wants to take over, but it
Mm.
was too long, so you knew something was brewing.
And
With
then
CM
his
Punk, you didn't
face, man,
know.
his face when the music hit.
Oh,
And the difference
bro.
between this and Punk coming back in Chicago is that there was heavy rumors that Punk was coming back because it was in Chicago. War Games was in Chicago
But
that
it's
year.
always, but the thing with Punk in Chicago, it's always going to be the rumors. It was rumors for 10 years.
Yeah,
So it's like you
but
can't really say, it's just the only difference, like they went on to the put the
the
directed by
credits,
Paul Heyman
which is what they
credits.
did, which is what they did
They didn't
at
get to.
SummerSlam.
No, they
The
didn't get
credits
to.
were up, weren't they?
No, they didn't get to. That's the thing. I
Oh,
was
okay, all right.
like with the CM Punk, the credits was up
No,
when
sorry,
CM Punk music hit.
I'm confusing it with Raw because they put the credits up and then Roman Reigns came out.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
that's different.
yeah.
But yeah, like they didn't put the credits. You knew something was happening, but when you hit that
So the
fucking
Beast, like
music,
which
the
is
Beast
John
entered,
Cena's toughest opponent.
and he looks even more like a beast now.
But is this the Clash in Paris fight?
I think. Look, I think
Brock Lesnar's not coming to Australia.
I would love this match to be his retirement match, but Brock Lesnar's
No
already
way.
back.
No,
But,
no, no.
but unfortunately, Brock Lesnar's already back.
But
So
is he
this,
back just for a run with John Cena, or is he back for good for other
the,
stuff?
I don't think there's no rumors about it. I haven't
Because
heard
SummerSlam
anything.
next year is at Minneapolis. That's where he lives.
Um, I don't know at the moment. I remember Brock Lesnar is up there with everyone else in age, so
Mm.
we don't know what's wrong. But he looks fucking amazing.
Oh, he's phenomenal,
He
phenomenal.
he looks in great shape, and he took John Cena to F down. He just dropped him.
F5, boom. See you later.
That's it, and walk
Mm.
out. He just
Mm.
killed it, like absolutely killed
Yeah,
it, and that was just the moment of the night.
yeah.
Between like we
And
had
everyone left
two,
happy. Everyone left like, wow, yes,
yeah, yeah,
that was
that's it,
worth my overpriced ticket. Yeah.
100%. Like I said, look, if it would have finished just like that, people would have like whatever, but
Yeah.
because the only thing it had it was Cena's last SummerSlam that had a lot
Mm.
into it, so doesn't matter how
Yeah.
shitty the match was gonna be. It's John Cena's last match, so you were gonna enjoy it no matter what.
Yeah.
John Cena winning, John Cena losing, John Cena getting injured, John Cena fucking taking a shit. Doesn't matter. You're
Mm.
gonna enjoy it because it's last SummerSlam with John Cena, so we all enjoy it no matter what. I know I say shit about it, but I still enjoy it because John Cena last SummerSlam, it was stupid to me not enjoying it. Had my shit, talked about it, 8.5. And then we had Brock Lesnar, fucking that shit went up like no tomorrow. And that's a great way to end both nights.
Yeah.
Both nights had a massive, great endings. Um, I would expect more, to be honest. And just because Triple H said, if you thought night one was crazy, you ain't seen nothing yet. And I'm like, So I kept waiting for it, kept waiting for it, kept waiting for it, and it was just the ending. I
Yeah.
thought more things will happen during the matches. Just for him to say that, you're like expecting a lot of shit to happen during all of the matches, but just happened at the end. But again, great way to end SummerSlam. Like
Yeah.
you couldn't ask for more. Like
Yeah.
the only thing I asked for is just now to see why he's back. You know, because we got Paul Heyman, we got we got the OTC, we got CM Punk, and we got and we got now Seth Rollins, which is a Paul Heyman guy now, and we got fucking Brock Lesnar. So we got all Paul
Yeah.
Heyman guys together under one umbrella for the first time ever. So this could lead up to a lot of things.
Yeah.
So look, for me, I think it's Clash in Paris. I
Yeah, I
don't
think
see
that's
it.
the. I think that's got to be. I think that's got to be it because of the time frame that we got.
Yeah.
He's got to fight Brock, and then he's got to move on to someone else.
Yes.
I think he'll beat Brock.
Or it would it be Brock? Did he beat him before? Yeah, he stuffed his opponent. He had to beat him for the last time. It'll be nice to see who's going to be his last match. Which
I still think it's going to be the Rock.
I think is same. It could be The
Cena
Rock,
Rock 3.
Cena,
It'll be a
or
Saturday night main event in Boston.
it could be because his last match is not a pay per view. So it could be that one. He still has one match to go with John Cena, Roman Reigns. So it could be Roman Reigns coming into Australia with John Cena. Could be,
Mm.
which would be
Well,
great.
although the rumor is Roman Reigns is off to film the Street Fighter movie in September, so he'll be out for 4 weeks, which I don't think he'll be able to make Perth.
Which is really stupid that he came in and came out like just.
Mm.
I don't know. It just
And he's got no shoes left. He's running out of shoes.
I, I love the introduction now of Bronson Reed,
Yeah, the Shula
the
fella.
Shulafala, the original travel thief.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
so funny.
Mhm.
But I mean, great SummerSlam. Like overall, it
Yeah.
was still a great SummerSlam, even though we got a lot.
Overall, I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10.
Look, with 8.5, and then what was night two that you got? That we got night two? Because we got a lot of sevens here and night two. I think we would have like 8.5, like eight and
Yeah,
a
I'll go
half.
8.5 again with the night too.
Yeah, 8.5 out of 10 for night two.
Mm.
But for me, night one was better.
And I think it
And
was success. I think it was a successful 2 night event. It was the first SummerSlam that was for 2 nights. So
yeah, no, as you
yeah.
said for tonight, I would prefer night one out of night two. For me at least. The main event, I love the main event more. Night one,
Mm.
then night one, then night two, and the opening for me, the opening on night two was better than opening on the night one. That's
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah, yeah, without a doubt.
I
Yeah,
think that's where I'm switching working forward. But great SummerSlam and like fucking great SummerSlam and nothing, man. We get into the end of this podcast. We talk a lot shit. We talk a lot of SummerSlam. We finally disagree on a lot of stuff, which
finally
I'm happy
disagreed
for.
on something.
Oh, fucking finally.
Yeah,
Took a long time for it. But yeah, so but it was good. Before we go, so I say thank you to people that's been commenting on our videos, been sharing and looking at our Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, putting a lot of shorts and stuff like that. So it's pretty good. Thank you very much. Which keep us, bringing it up and being a
yeah.
bit more in the radar of everyone else. Anything to say before we go, mate?
No, thank you again for the support. We're being a lot more active now on TikTok and on YouTube. We're always active on Insta. So like those videos, smash those subscribe buttons, and just keep helping us, and we'll keep doing what we're doing.
That's it, man. This was the voice of Violence Mars. My name's Rod. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.